An igloo is a type of shelter which is made from snow, and its ingenious engineering and design ensures that it can protect people from the elements in harsh and unforgiving environments. In regions where temperatures can fall to a shocking -50 degrees, the inside temperature of an igloo will typically be 20 to 70 degrees warmer than the outside when warmed by body heat alone. These icy constructions have allowed communities to thrive and flourish in conditions that would otherwise be impossible to survive. Igloos have always had an enduring presence in television, cinema, stories and illustrations, and they are especially intriguing to those who have never had to live in one themselves. If you're wondering how igloos are built in the cold tundras of the Arctic or the snowy landscapes of Antarctica, then we're here to quench your curiosity. If you have an inquisitive and curious mind, then you have definitely come to the right place. Please subscribe to this channel for an endless source of inspiration and fascination. The word igloo is derived from the Inuit word for home, and these structures are surprisingly strong, perfect at insulating heat, and they are life-saving when it comes to seeking protection from the elements. What's more, they can be built relatively quickly, and the only material that is required is one which is in abundance in the regions where they are built: snow. The landscapes in which igloos originated are flat lands which provide no relief or protection from the brutally cold winds. It is these winds, however, that ensure that the snow is of the perfect consistency required to actually build an igloo. This is because it is essential that the snow is dense enough that it can be packed together to create a compact, firm and insulating building material. The shape of the igloo is also vitally important, and it has to be a parabola. A parabola is basically the end of an oval which is cut off, and then it is inverted so that the cut end is what is on the ground. This arching structure ensures that even and consistent pressure is applied throughout the igloo so that the snow blocks are pressed more tightly together and locked securely in place. The stress from the melting and compacting snow means that the snow blocks gradually compress, so that over time, the igloo will actually become stronger and stronger rather than weakening. Following is a step-by-step guide to building a strong and warm igloo. First, locate an area which is approximately the size of a large backyard and is at least 1 meter deep. Then ensure that you use the right snow. It shouldn't be the powdery snow which is on the top, but the dense layer below where your feet stop sinking. Measure the width of your igloo by placing a stick vertically in the snow where you want it to be centered. Around this stick, tie a rope which is half the length of the desired diameter of your igloo. If you want a 6-foot igloo, then use a rope which is 3 feet in length. Next, trace a line in the snow at the end of the rope, whilst walking around the stick. This should provide you with a relatively perfect circle. With your shovel, dig 2 trenches in the snow. Cut your snow blocks from these trenches. Traditionally, these blocks are 3 feet long, 15 inches high and 8 inches thick. You can make smaller blocks for smaller igloos though. When laying the blocks, you want to stack them slightly on top of each other so that they gradually move up in a continuous coil, almost like a ramp which is spiraling inwards. You will probably have to prop up some blocks with sticks until you finish the layer and they can support themselves. Make sure the blocks become smaller as you move higher on the igloo, packing any gaps between the blocks with snow as you go along. Dig down into the floor of your igloo to create more headspace. You should also dig downwards to create a tunnel that emerges outdoors, forming your doorway. You might want to hose it down once you have secured the main structure. Ice is stronger than snow, so allowing a layer of ice to form over it will ensure that your igloo stands for longer. And finally, whilst igloos offer excellent shelter from the cold, you'll still want sleeping bags, blankets and clothing to be comfortable. Although igloos have long been associated with the Inuit peoples of Greenland, Canada and Alaska, the truth is that they were traditionally constructed only by the communities in the Central Arctic and Thaw regions in Canada and Greenland respectively. The origin of the igloo has been lost in antiquity, but the first recorded sighting of an igloo was made almost 500 years ago in 1576 by Martin Frobisher. From this, we can infer that these fascinating structures have been around for hundreds of years, if not thousands. They are such an effective and convenient way to shelter from the elements, and if you've been wanting to construct an igloo of your own, then this is the perfect opportunity. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel.